Hello, I'm Isabel, welcome. And you might wonder why I'm holding up a highlighter. And the reason is, it's to highlight a very important point. If you're running a transformation program, the most important thing that you can do is to have absolute clarity about the reason for the transformation. So that's the highlighter. When I work with teams, often they say to me, Isabel, here's the reason we're transforming. This is where we're going. And I said, that sounds good. And then someone says to me, the problem is we're not moving in this direction. Somehow the direction of travel is not clear. And I see this a lot. And so what's super interesting, and this is a very, very simple fix. If you can fix this, you fix one of your biggest problems. So when I meet teams often, the first thing I ask teams in a transformation challenge is, tell me why you're transforming your organization. Tell me what the reason is. And recently in one team, remember, here's the highlighter, this is the reason. I asked team members, and the first one said, here's why we're transforming. The next one said, here's why we're transforming. The next person said, no, this is the reason. And you can imagine it kept on going, right? I'm running out of fingers, but there were 10 people in that room, and each of them had a different reason. I've dropped one, see, that's what happens, people lose focus. Every person had a different reason why they thought the organization was transforming. And none of them said this. And what was super interesting was that explained, of course, why the direction of travel was unclear, because people were not clear about where they're going. And so what is really important, if your transformation program is not running well, there are obviously many, many reasons why that might be, but one of the frequent ones is that as a project lead, you might be very clear. You might know that your transformation reason is this. And you know that because you've been working on it, you've project managed it, you've designed it, you've spoken to senior leadership about it. You've very possibly been in rooms for a long time before the rest of your team came on board. Now, your team members that think these are the reasons, these people are probably working in the field. They're out with teams, they're out with customers, and they don't know. And so even though to you it seems obvious, if your transformation is not going well, your team's not on board, then it's worth the first thing you can do. Don't assume they're being obstinate. Don't assume that they are not doing what you'd like them to do on purpose. Don't assume that they're not working with you on purpose. Check, do we all know where we're going? I hope this was helpful. Honestly, if you can fix this, if this is a problem, and it very frequently is, then many of the challenges you're facing will suddenly just vanish. Thanks for listening, and let me know what you think in the comments.